For anyone who tuned into Under Paris on Netflix, you'll remember the surprise thrill of seeing sharks terrorizing the sea and river in the heart of France. The French action horror film managed to do what few international releases pull off. It grabbed the #1 spot on Netflix globally in its first week, amassing over 40 million views. Naturally, that kind of success triggered sequel talks almost immediately, and now there's a fresh update on Under Paris 2. Let's recap. The original Under Paris turned the City of Lights into a full-blown aquatic nightmare. Parisians were forced to flee or fight back as bloodthirsty sharks lurked beneath the surface of the iconic Seine. The movie received a mixed critical reception, landing at 63% on Rotten Tomatoes. Some critics praised its creativity and campy energy, calling it a fun twist in the ever-growing shark movie genre. Others felt the plot was scattered and weighed down by its serious tone, arguing it may have taken itself a little too seriously for its own good. But mixed reviews aside, the numbers spoke loud and clear. A massive streaming debut like that was bound to earn a follow-up, especially since the first movie ended on a rather ominous cliffhanger. The real question is, when can we expect to see what happens next? It's been 5 months since the sequel was officially announced, and while news has been relatively quiet since then, we now have an update from Variety. According to their latest report, Under Paris 2 is currently at the script development stage. That means production is still a ways off. So, why the delay? One reason could be that director Xavier Gens has his hands full with another project. He's gearing up for a 9-week shoot for Lady Chong, a Thailand-set thriller produced for Prime Video. The story centers on a former French war photographer seeking healing from PTSD at an elephant sanctuary, only to become entangled in a dangerous trafficking ring. The shoot kicks off May 12th, and with that timeline, it's possible the Under Paris 2 script won't be finalized until Gens wraps production on his current film. As of now, there's no release window for the Shark sequel, and casting or plot details remain under wrap. What we do know is that the sequel promises to up the stakes. In earlier comments, Gens hinted that Paris will be entirely submerged underwater this time around. That suggests a bigger, more chaotic disaster scenario, likely aiming to outdo the original in scale and intensity. It's clear that Under Paris struck a chord with global audiences, even if it didn't win over every critic. For fans of the genre, or just anyone who enjoys a good shark movie with an international twist, the prospect of a sequel set in a waterlogged Paris is intriguing. For now, Under Paris 2 is still in early development, and updates may be sporadic until Gens completes his current commitments. In the meantime, the original film remains one of Netflix's most watched non-English language releases and is still available to stream. As more details surface about the sequel's cast, filming timeline, or potential release date, we'll be sure to keep an eye on it. Until then, the sharks are circling just beneath the surface.